Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today I'm looking at Reiner Knizia's Battle Line by GMT Games. Now this is a game, it's a two-player game. Check out my two-player playlist, the AmassGames playlist, the board game review playlist, and various others, because that is where this is going to go into. So this is a game whereby over two players you're looking to try and complete a battle line. We have lots of these different flags going out. I'll try and have them in the middle of the shots here. Any questions, as always, make sure you head through to YouTube if you're watching this anywhere else, because this does get shared. Of course, please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. So the aim of the game is to pretty much, as it says, get a battle line. We're going to take out these various cards. You're going to shuffle them up. So you're going to shuffle up these tactics cards. Okay, you're going to have those kind of like out of shot, but I'll leave them there for now. And the same with these troop cards as well. So there's 60 of these cards. I've got these tactics cards as well. And what we're going to be doing is divvying up these cards so we have a number of cards each. So let's just start doing that. You can have 10 cards. And of course, make sure you head through to comments in YouTube as well, because you can support each other via Patreon. There's occasionally competitions. Also head through to various other things as well, such as Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads, etc., and the podcast. So look at your 10 cards. Let's quickly sort these out. There's various different colours you can see, 6 different colours, 1 to 10, unique values for each. And what you're trying to do is ultimately try and get the best compared to your opponent on the other side of the board. So we've also got my playmat in play here, so choose to check out my playlist as well for accessories. Also check out my sleeving playlist. As you can see, I haven't sleeved these yet. These are 63 by 88mm sleeves, but I do find that when I sleeve them it's a bit hard to see on video. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be playing out a card. So normally the person who is not the dealer is going to go first. So what you're trying to do is ultimately control 5 of these 9 to win, or if you do 3 in a row you automatically win. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to pick a card and choose to play something. Now, what do you want to play? Well, you're trying to play the best as you can. Now, in this case, there's no player aid in the game, but we can play various things, such as a wedge, which is basically 3 different values of any colour. Obviously, 3 different colours, for example. That's one of the lowest things you can do. Basically, it's the highest value kind of wins. After that, you're trying to do 3 things of consecutive. Well, the highest thing, let's start with for that. You're trying to get a wedge. A wedge is basically 3 values which are consecutive. So like 8, 9, 10. Nothing can beat that. 8, 9, 10 of one colour is the best you can get. Think of it like a flush in poker. Below that, you've then got 3 of the same value. So 3 10s. Obviously, there'll be different values, different colours. That is the next highest you can get. But of course, if you played, I don't know, 3 8s, if they manage to be able to play 3 9s, 3 10s, they're going to win it. Below that, again, you're going to have a battalion order, in which case what you're going to have is 3 of the same colour, but again, different values. Different values, but also not sequential. So if you've got a 10, a 9, and a 1, then that is the third best thing you can get. Below that, you've then got a skirmish line, which is 3 cards of consecutive values. So it could be 4, 5, 6, but again of different colours. And then below that, you can have a host, which is any other formation. That's literally going to be trying to compare numbers. So what we're going to be doing is playing down a card and then drawing a card. I don't know, I'm going to play down this 10 initially, so starting off strongly, play it in the centre here. Playing in the centre because, like I said, you're trying to get 3 ideally. And then what you can do is either draw up a tactics card or you can draw up a troop card. It doesn't matter how many of these cards you have, however, you cannot play more than your opponents. You basically can have 1 more and that's about it. So draw up this card. In this case, I've got this card, Fog. This card disables all other formations, and the flag is merely decided by the total value of the cards each side. So it's not a bad card to be playing at some point. But my opponent's now going to be playing a card as well. Let's say they've got, I know they're going to play this and play here. Now, we don't know if they've got 8, 9, 10 as well for green, but we will not resolve it until you literally cannot prove it otherwise, until someone can prove that literally you've played, I don't know, 7, 9, 10. Then, of course, if you happen to play 3 of the same value, then that would beat it. In which case, if you've got 2 9s, you can say, look, here's my other 9 in my hand. You can't win it. I'm going to claim that card. So now I'm going to continue going. Of course, I didn't draw another card. I'm going to commit, though, and hope to get the 8. Now, I don't know what cards my opponent has. If they have that 8, that's a massive risk to take, because I'm going to be reliant on a card like this, which has a wild in it and stuff like that. So I do that. Let's draw another card. This time, let's draw it from the main deck. Okay, so I've got 5. And that's mainly yellow so far. So it's their turn. Let's just reveal a card at random. And let's say they've got this out. And now let's see if we can try and get another, I don't know, another wedge going. So again, a 6 and a 7, well, there's hopefully it's going lower. Maybe I don't want to play these cards yet until I see what I need. So maybe I'll play something else. Let's play a 10 over here. And this time let's draw another tactics card. In this case, play this card like any troop card of value 8, but define its colour when the flag is resolved. So this is perfect. I could be playing this here. In which case this cannot be beaten unless they've already played one of these tactics cards For example, that card I showed you earlier, if they had a card like Fog, they will not be able to beat it. So we're going to keep on going until it all gets resolved. And like I said, sometimes people are going to hold back on the cards. If they've got the 8 of the 8 yellow, then what they're going to be doing is literally holding it back, because they know that if you know that they've got it, then they're going to just choose to obviously not try and complete this. They can chuck anything away. So sometimes you're going to have a lovely wedge. You're going to have a lovely 3 in a row of the same colour. However, sometimes that's not often going to occur. And what you're going to have to do is decide, well, how else I'm going to manage this? What else can I do? And what you're going to be struggling with is thinking, well, I hope to get exactly the right card, or one of a few options. So I need to bury some cards elsewhere. And that's where the fun of the game kicks in. It's like, I really am digging for that card. And it's only a 2-player game, so there's a 50% chance you're going to get what you need. But you don't know what you held on to. So I'm showing my hand here, playing some high cards. Again, if they've got a 9 blue or an 8 blue, they can hold back on it. Now, if they happen to have played an 8 here, so imagine they played an 8, then again, they're trying to get one of, or 2 more of the 5 out of 8 cards out there. I might have them, I don't know, but again, I'll be trying to hold back on giving them any information. And I've got 8s. There's a lot of gameplay in here, which is very hard to articulate until you play the game. But I do highly recommend you give this one a shot. Again, it's not expensive, it's a really great game. There's lots of versions out there. Check out my Totten Medieval video as well. Check out my Battle Line Medieval video as well. Again, it's all the same game. And yeah, I do hope you enjoy this one. Again, artwork. Again, this is not in the medieval style. I really might like that medieval style. But this is quite clear cut as well. Not a problem at all. Again, pawns to actually illustrate where you're going, which is a nice addition, because that isn't in the medieval edition. So in some respects, kudos for this one. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it does cover off everything. Again, if we happen to look at that opening hand out of interest, they did have the 9. So now they're going to have to, if they know that the only way of beating this would be either 3 10s now. So if they played an 8 blue, I know if I could play 3 9s, I would definitely beat it, because of course that's higher. Very tricky to articulate when you can't see that player aid, unfortunately, but you do get used to it. Pretty much remember, sequential values of the same suit wins, then you're looking into 3 of the same value, then you're looking to doing 3 of the same colour, and then you're looking to do 3 consecutive values of any colour, and then you're looking to do any other formation. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, what you can choose to do is at the beginning of your next turn, declare that you actually have won it. So you have to wait your entire turn for it to come round. Alternatively, you can do it like at the end of a turn as well. So once you play the standard game a few times, you may wish to try this variant, as I mentioned. So you can only claim flags at the beginning of their turn. Basically, it delays claiming a flag by 1 turn, enabling the opponent to modify the situation with their tactics cards, as I mentioned, using the fog. I've tried both variants. I don't mind either way. It depends how you wish to play the game. But like I said, this is Battle Line. Check out more of obviously in the 2-player playlist I've already talked about. Also the Reiner Knizia playlist, etc. But that's it. That has been Battle Line, again by GMT Games, another GMT game. Check out my other ones such as Sekigahara, etc. And obviously Colours, Ancient Civilization by Richard Borg as well. So Command and Colours, Ancients. Thanks for watching. For now, back to the table. Enjoy the game.